Welcome to CS 1401, video 12.2. In this video, I discuss black box testing of software. The main idea of black box testing is to verify that the program produces the intended output for typical inputs. For example, if we test a search engine, we might enter the 100 most popular queries and see if the system returns the right results. In this example, we don't know how the search engine gets its results. We just see that for the search terms we entered, it produces the right search results. In black box testing techniques, testers look at the system's high-level design and the customer's requirement specification to plan the test cases to ensure that the code does what it is intended to do. For this reason, it's not a good idea if the person doing the black box testing is the programmer. Programmers are familiar with their own code, and they may tend to choose test values that check to see if the software does what they programmed it to do. It's better to have the tester be a person who does not know anything about the structure of the code, so that they design tests that make sure that the program does what the customer wants it to do. Let's develop a black box test for the month, name, and length program. Recall that, given the number of a month, the program returns the name of the month and its number of days. To verify that this is what the program does, in effect what our customer wants, we can choose a set of test cases that checks for the kinds of cases that a typical user might try. So we'll try a couple of months, say month 1 and month 6, for which we expect correct output. And then we'll try an invalid month, say 23, for which we expect the program to report an error. When I test the program with these values, I get January has 31 days, June has 30 days, and 23 is not a valid month. These are the results we expected, and the program has passed our black box test so far. There's a lot more we can do, though. We can also choose test cases with unexpected, erroneous input. Does the program respond gracefully to these error conditions? Possible tests include, is there an input value that could cause division by 0? What happens if the input type is wrong, like if the user enters a float when the program is expecting an integer? What if the user doesn't enter a value for a required argument at all? Or what if the program is aborted abruptly or input or output devices are unplugged? Will data be stable? Will data be recoverable? With this approach in mind, let's try a couple more test cases for month, name, and length. My program apparently expects an integer argument. Let's see what happens when instead I give it a floating point number. Whoa, that didn't go well. So my black box testing found a problem without looking at all of the program's code. Now let's see what happens if I don't provide any argument at all. Youch! Black box testing finds another problem. In the next video, I'll discuss white box testing. See you shortly.